Alright, so today what I'm doing, I'm going to be servicing this generator, this whole house generator. Oh my god, oh, looks like the shock. There we go. Alright. Oh, shit. Okay, stay. I don't remember the last time we checked the oil on this thing, but you probably can't tell, battery has exploded in there. So I have to take off a couple of things here. The bottom is just rusting apart. This thing's been here for 13 years maybe. Same one. I want to check the oil, and I can replace the oil. Looks like it's leaking pretty good too. But oil filter, change the oil, and see what's up with the battery. It exploded at one point. Wow, these are like really weak. Alright, take this off. It's all rusted away. That's because the battery lives right here. And the battery has leaked and just ate it away. But this has exploded once before on us. And this time I didn't hear it. We were home the other time. This must have just been, I don't know if it runs out of water or acid or what, and then boom. So I need to pull this out. I need to undo 2 screws here and on the back, get that thing out of the way, slide it out, take the, like a regular car battery, and get this thing out of there, and then go bring it in for exchange. Maybe it's not still under warranty. Okay, here's the battery. Whole top blew off. I had some time trying to get these bolts off here. So every time you turn them, this whole post, everything's loose. Look, so it was moving when I was trying to loosen it. So a little bit of pounding, jamming screwdrivers in there. I actually hit this post, banged the post down, and that part stayed on. The post went underneath. So there you go. I think I need a new battery. This all blew out the side too. Let's pull it out here. Look at that. Some plates. So this happens when you don't look at your generator battery every once in a while. It's probably been, I don't remember, because this was a new battery. I'm trying to see if there's a date on it. I don't see any date. It might have been on here and it blew up. So everything's got acid on it. I need to neutralize it. I don't see anything. Anyway, off to the auto parts store. Go get a new battery. I'll put it in there. But you can see how acid just rusted this way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go get some baking soda and some water and spray the crap out of this. And it'll foam all up. I made a mixture here of I don't know how much baking soda and water. And I'm spraying on here. I thought it would foam up a lot more than it is down here. It's not really, it's foaming, but not that much. But you can see on the positive, it's definitely foaming up. And then down here, it's foaming up nicely. So that's supposedly neutralizing the acid. The battery, let's see. Yeah, it foams up over here a little bit. Let's see inside. Oh, you hear it? Cleaning it up and putting new batteries is not going to be so exciting. To change the oil, I take this hose unscrew that. Put a little pan right here. Let the oil flow out. And then this should just come right off. Oh, yep, see that. But I don't know how much is in here. Oh, it's low. I mean, it's just but it's low. So, I'm gonna change the oil. It works well, it powers the whole house. We're back at the home generator. Now I have all parts I need. Air filter, some oil, oil filter, and spark plugs. And then obviously drain and paper towels. So I already put this back on. I'm going to take this off again. The battery's in. I put the battery in last time. So this is an 8. So new battery's in. But alright, so we're going to do the oil. So you take this hose out. Get your drain bucket. And then I take this off. And it's tight. Alright, so I need to get some tools for that. Okay, so I can't get this thing off. I tried pulling this out. I can't get this off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it. I'm just going to cut the hose right here. Cut the hose right here, get it off this, take this piece over to the shop and get it out and put anti-seize on it. What the hell? There we go. Yeah, see it's a barbed end on here. So I need to get this lower, so I don't know if... I might have to get something else so this is actually lower than... But I'm going to go take this over to the shop and get this apart. What I did was, took this end, put it in the vise, and I took an impact wrench while this was in the vise, and hit this with an impact wrench, and I got it free. I'm going to cut this bottle. I need this part, and I'm going to put the hose down in there, drain the oil out. While it's draining, I will, let's open this up, let's see if it drains more. I'll change the air filter. Here, it's stuck. Keep this piece. Genuine part. It looks the same. Okay, so take this guy. It's not too bad. It's a pre-filter. Put that on here. Put that on, and put this back on. Simple. Okay, spark plug. Using a Champion RC12YC. You got, I don't know what 7.1 is, but 7.1. And now it's raining. Great. So this is going away. So I changed the spark plug. There's 2 spark plugs on this sucker. One here, one in the back. The one in the back over here was a little of a challenge. I took the spark plug socket, put it on there, and I couldn't get the extension because it was hitting. You know, it was hitting the back here. So then I got a 3/4 socket and put that on top of the spark plug socket, and I was able. It had enough length, wasn't hitting. I was able to get it off. So the new spark plugs are in. This is what the old ones look like. Now this runs on propane, so I guess this is what you would expect. I don't remember last time I changed these. It looks like maybe never. I'm not sure. This is kind of rusted here, but anyway, those are the old ones. I put the new ones in. You know what new ones look like. I put a new oil filter on. I'm actually going to scratch the date on it. I should have done it before I put it on there. So I try to do this yearly maintenance, but sometimes I forget and I don't remember. There you go, 4/ and we're in 21. 21. Hopefully next year I will know what that means. And the only thing left I have to do is put this guy back in there. That's going to be a challenge, I have a feeling. And just tighten this up. I'm not going to tighten it as much as it was before. Snug it up so it doesn't leak. That's it. Okay, well there you go. That's maintenance on this whole house generator. If anything ever happens to it, I'm going to take this huge monster motor right here. I'm going to power an electric car with it. Maybe not. All right. Thanks. Bye.